All right, we're live.
Hello, we're live.
Hi, everyone.
Hello.
Welcome back to Marx Library Live. Beth has lost some height.
Yeah, shrunk. No, I'm on like a what do you call these?
Kick stool.
It's one of the
Kick
kick stools.
Mm-hmm.
So, hello.
This is weird.
I know it's already started off strangely. Okay, so we should probably. Oh my god, it's like you've never sat in a stool before. It's like you're not sitting in the same stool that you sit in every week.
I was
Yes.
trying to back it up.
Okay. We'll believe that.
All right, so we should introduce our guest that we have with us today. So first,
Hello.
we should probably introduce ourselves for our new viewers who are like already probably like, oh my god, they're insane. Okay, so my name is Beth and Shepherd. I am the Arts and Humanities Librarian here at the Marx Library at the University of South Alabama.
And I'm Stephanie Evers. I'm the Social Sciences Librarian at the Marx Library. And we have a special guest with us today. So,
Well, before we introduce her, we should introduce her as her like newest title, right? Which is like
yes,
University of South Alabama Employee of the Quarter, like of the whole university. So props to our guest today. And
Yes.
Debbie, I
Thank
ruined
you.
it. It's Debbie. Why don't you go ahead and
Yes.
introduce yourself? Introduce yourself.
Yes, I'm Debbie Cobb. I'm the Interlibrary Loan Coordinator here at Marx Library, University of South Alabama.
Yeah.
Yes.
So Debbie does an amazing job for us here at the Marx Library, and we thought we would invite her on today because she is the interlibrary loan guru. And we thought we would pose her a couple questions about the amazing service that they provide to you guys to kind of fill you in a little bit about like what ILL is, and then how students use it, and then maybe some like tips to remember for using it right now. Okay, so first off,
what is interlibrary loan?
the burning question.
The burning question. Okay. Well, interlibrary loan is where you locate material that you do not own in-house for your patrons, and it is material that is loaned between libraries for the use of the patrons.
And when you say materials, what do you guys generally, for the most part,
Books
books
and journal articles. The books, of course, are physical loans between the libraries. Articles, we get PDF files that we transfer to the patron.
Okay, cool. So, Stephanie and I the last couple weeks have been talking, like, working through a topic, right, for research. And
Okay.
so we've kind of gotten to the point where students are doing research in our collection and are potentially reaching a point where, like you said, that they've run out of options that we have.
Right.
So this is when you guys would come in.
Right. Exactly.
Okay. So if a student does not have an interlibrary loan account, their first time, what do they do?
Well, they go to our homepage here at Marx Library, and there is a LibGuide called Interlibrary Loan. Yes. And you follow the instructions. Of course, if you need to call us, we'll walk you through it. No problem. But you click on New Time User, you register, and you create your own what's called an Iliad patron account. And Iliad is the system that we use to manage our records. So.
Okay, and that's a separate account than, like, their library account or
Right,
their...
right.
Okay, so they have to
Circulation.
do a separate thing,
They have
right?
to do a separate thing, yes.
Okay.
But it's just like creating any other account on the internet.
Oh,
Yeah,
yes.
it's super
yes.
easy, right?
Username, password, basic contact information.
Yeah.
So, and I always tell my students, I write your password down somewhere.
Because if you lose it, you're out of luck.
Yeah,
Oh,
they
they can call us. They can call us.
yeah, they can reset it, but they lose all of their...
Nope.
No, not
Not
anymore.
anymore?
Not anymore.
When did that change?
I've
What do
been...
you lose? What do you mean lose? What do you?
Because it used to be like you couldn't see your history anymore.
I've been lying to people.
No,
So have I.
you shouldn't. You shouldn't. You should still be able to see the history.
See, we learn stuff now, too.
Wow.
Well, good.
I
I
assumed
will
the
check
same
on
thing.
that for you, Beth.
Yeah,
but
okay.
You should be
Okay,
able to
good.
do that.
Good. So, write it down, though, because you'll have to call them and get it reset. Because you can't... I know you cannot do the, like, reset your password online thing, right?
There's been issues with that.
Right.
Yeah.
So you have to call the
Yeah.
ILL office and get them to reset it. And you guys are here.
Monday through Friday, 8 to 5.
Right.
But if you have questions of nights and weekends, and I don't want to forget this, send us an email. Send us an email, and we will get back with you as quickly as we can.
Yeah.
Yes.
There's something to keep in mind, though, that I tell my students all the time. That our amazing interlibrary loan people are not in their office at 2 a.m.
No.
So don't expect...
No.
an immediate response from something that you request at 2 a.m.
Right.
Because they're in
So
bed.
you can request it at 2 a.m.
Exactly.
But they will get to it at 8 o'clock on Monday when they come in, right? So just keep that in mind. They're
Right.
they're professional people. They're humans. It's not a computer. And so
we don't live in the building.
right. Right. So we talked about what you loan. How much does it cost students?
Depends on the lending cost of the libraries that's supplying the material to us, and that's hard to kind of give you an idea. We go to places free, of course. First, we have a lot of reciprocal libraries that we go to, but generally it can be for book loans between $20 to $25. It could be less, and articles can be pretty expensive too, from $10 to $20.
But does that cost get passed on to the student?
Sometimes it can be.
How regularly does that happen, you think?
Not that much.
Yeah.
Not that
So how much does it usually cost students?
Well, we're talking about things that graduate students, very unique, and faculty, very unique items, and they can be in the $20, $25 range. Yeah.
Yeah, but this unique stuff.
Unique.
Right.
When I've tried to drag Debbie to
say, and she won't do it,
What?
is for the most part, the
It
stuff
is
that our
free.
undergraduate and students will be requesting.
It's free.
It's
Free.
It's
Okay.
been a very long time
I was
since
about
I
to say.
requested anything that was expected to be paid for.
Yeah, like
And you're doing faculty research, so.
yeah, like I think I've never requested anything that's had to be
See,
paid
we
for.
have about 3,000 reciprocal libraries that we get material from. So, yes, it's free. It can be free.
And so, okay, so this is a good point to say, like, and if there is a cost associated, if there's the rare instance that there is a cost associated with the request,
Right.
you ask first, right?
Definitely. We would contact the patron and say, it's going to be this amount of money. It will take this X number of days to get it. Do you still want it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So don't worry if you request something and it ends up being for like the rare case that there's a cost. They're not going to like bill you later. You know what I
No.
mean? Like they'll ask.
They'll ask
first.
if you still want it.
Yeah. But I would say go ahead and request and then see.
See what happens. Yeah.
See what happens.
Yeah.
But also, guys, like, you know, we've talked a little bit about we talked about WorldCat last week. Yeah, and you can see the libraries that have that item.
Right.
And if, like, Auburn and Alabama have it.
Tells you
Or, like,
that they own it, but it
700
doesn't tell you if
different-
it's checked out.
Right, that's true.
Okay.
But
If
you
like
can,
700 libraries have it.
if something
Yeah.
you can
Good
assume it's
chance.
probably not going
Yeah.
to cost you $25.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so, did you have a question? I think I interrupted you.
I don't know that I did.
Oh, okay. Well,
Well, how about with book loans? We get a book in, there's a due date, right?
oh, yeah, well, you go. Just tell them.
There's a due. The lending library
got
will
things to
give us
say,
a
Debbie.
due date that they want their book back. So you have to return the book back to our office where we can clear out the records and mail it back to them. If we do not return the book,
They
they're
get
going to
mad.
charge us. Yes, they'll get mad. They will stop lending us material, and they will charge us for the book, which we pass on to the patron.
Right.
You will pay for that then.
So let's say that I'm a student and I requested a book, and for some reason I have been slacking,
Yeah.
and some reason, and I'm not done with the book.
Right.
What do I do? Do I just not bring it back?
No. Call us. Call us and talk to us and tell us what's going on. We can always try to get a renewal date for you. And sometimes we've even been able to get 2 or 3 renewals because we can call the lending library and explain the situation. And we work with each other.
Yeah.
So, but you got to talk to us and let us know what's going on so that we can work with you.
Yeah, so don't hide. That's the worst
No,
thing you can possibly
because
do.
we will track you down.
Debbie will find you.
Yes.
Yeah, you don't want to do that. And also, it's a lending, ILL is a
Oh.
privilege.
Yes.
So treat it as a privilege. Or, like, that's the one thing I tell my
They
students all the
lend
time.
to us in good faith, and if we break that good faith, they will not lend to us again. It will hurt you in the future and everyone else.
Yeah, so it's a privilege and treat it like that, right? But
So take care of the book too.
Oh,
I mean,
yes.
like we talked about a
yes.
few episodes ago.
these are not yours, and they're not even ours. They're like
double borrowed.
borrowed.
You're
So
not marking them.
please don't market them. Treat them with
Tear 'em up.
respect, right? So
Let's talk about your slacking student.
okay,
All right,
me.
You're a slacker.
Okay, I'm a slacker.
All right,
Uh-huh.
so Beth has waited to the last possible minute to start working on her paper. Is that going to be a problem?
Is that going to be a problem with Interlibrary Loan?
Can be. We're working on time factors, and we're getting right at the end of the semester, right?
This is the 4th week before the end of the semester.
Right. So you want to be able to get this material in where you can actually read it,
Yeah.
use it for your
Yeah,
paper,
right.
Not just
hold it in your hand.
Yeah. Some books it can take us up to 2 weeks.
They come in the mail.
Oh yeah, we should have said that.
U.S. snail mail.
Yeah, and they like come and they like unwrap
Yeah.
them and give them to you like a little gift. But yeah, so they like physically come to us,
Right.
to y'all here at the library. So depending on where it's coming from and how busy that library is, it can take up to 2 weeks to get that book.
Yes. And if a library is closed for some reason, weather or plumbing, the pipes have busted and everything.
Right.
Which happens.
It can delay it even longer,
Yes,
right?
uh-huh.
So we are 4 weeks out from the semester. Would you encourage students
Now.
Let's
do it now.
Let's do it now, right?
Especially your book loans. Again, 2 weeks. Journal articles, we're getting those by PDF emails.
Yeah.
Okay. And we review them to make sure we're getting the right item before we send them to you.
Okay.
Now, you have a little bit more time factor with your journal articles, but again, don't wait till the week before.
Right. Well, that's just
Your
bad.
paper.
That's just bad writing.
Exactly.
But also, like, think about if you're waiting, there are other people who are waiting too.
Yes.
So it's busy for them. It's busy for the lending libraries. It's just bad. So build that into the time.
Right.
Your workflow.
Your
Yeah.
workflow. Like, go ahead and build that in now.
And they're also on the form, the Interlibrary loan form that you're going to fill out for your book loans and your journal articles, and you do 1 request per item. Don't put 5 book titles in one form.
Has that happened, Debbie?
Yes. And multiple
They're like,
your
I'm gonna
journal
save some
articles.
time.
I'll save some time.
Yeah, and we have to cut and paste and redo it. There is a little field
I feel
that
like you get the
says-
first one.
I know. I'm cutting off after the first one.
This is it. This is how we get. We don't do that to you. We're not going to do that to you. There's a little need before date.
Yes.
There's a need before date, and it is defaulted to about 4 and 6 weeks. The
Yeah.
date. You can change that. You can edit it. You can change. I need this at this certain period of time. That gives us a clue to say we're not going to get it.
Oh, right. So,
And
like,
we can
okay.
email you or contact you and tell you it's going to take X number of days to get this. Do you really still want
Do you
it?
still want it, or
You know,
did you wait too late?
Too long. Yeah.
Okay.
Because we don't want to get the book in, have it sit on the shelf for how many days, and have to return it
That's
again.
That's a really good point, though, too, that I'd like to
Yes.
say.
Yes.
If you request a book,
Come get
come
it.
get it.
At least look at it. You know.
Like, rude. Just rude. Like, hold it in your hot little hand and do something with it if you request
Well,
it.
you know, even though we may not have a lending charge on that, there are operating costs.
Yes,
And we're
and
paying for mail back
again,
and
you
forth.
requested it.
Yes.
Use it in some way.
Yeah.
Okay, so we have about like 2 minutes left. Is there anything else that you feel like you need to tell people?
Oh, we've covered a lot.
Yeah.
today. We have. Just email us. Let us know what's going on. If we have issues with your request, if we don't know exactly what you want, we'll contact you. If we think maybe you're on the wrong track, we're going to contact Beth and Stephanie. And now your requests are confidential. But if we feel like you need some extra help, we're going to go to the specialist and help you.
Right, like if a
Yeah.
student requests like Newton's Principia, like the
Oh, yeah.
archival document.
Oh, yeah. Or if you're requesting something that's in Greek or Latin or some other language, you know, not that you cannot read Greek or Latin, but we want to make sure you're
Ask
getting
a few
what you
questions
need.
to
Right,
make sure you
like
get the right
if you're
thing.
requesting that Japanese, that article about Faulkner in
Yeah.
Japanese, which is quite happy.
Unique.
The Japanese
It
love
has-
Faulkner, so
Oh,
they
yeah.
like you get and we're like, can you read
really want
Japanese?
this?
Like,
Maybe you need to talk to Beth about this.
Right.
You know?
so you said contact you. Where is y'all's contact information?
It is on the LibGuide, but I will let you know it's libref@southalabama.edu, but it's on the LibGuide.
That's pretty easy.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Well, we're right at time.
Oh, good.
All right.
Yeah,
That was great.
yay, that
Thank
was
you,
great.
Debbie.
Thank you so much,
you.
Debbie. Yeah, and
Thank you.
I will say from personal experience that they're amazing
They
and
are
super helpful.
amazing. Yeah.
Now, we're a team now.
But,
It's
like-
not just me, it's a team.
Right, there's a bunch of other ones,
Yes,
but
yes,
Debbie runs a tight ship, and they do a great job and are super
Yes.
helpful. So don't hesitate to like reach out even if you feel like you're lost, have done something wrong.
No, you don't need to.
Don't feel that way.
No.
They're super helpful.
Debbie's like the nicest person ever.
Yeah.
So.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, guys. So, Stephanie, do your spiel.
Okay, so you are already following us on Instagram. Follow us on Facebook. We also have a Twitter, and all previous episodes of Marx Library Live are on YouTube. So if you missed our great discussion of WorldCat, you can go watch that, and this one will be up very shortly too.
Okay.
Yeah. And if you guys have any questions for Debbie at all, you can drop them in the comments to like our this or YouTube or whatever, and we'll make sure Debbie gets them and responds to them.
Yes.
And we will see you guys next week.
Yep. See you next week.
All right, guys, and get to researching and interlibrary loaning if you're going to be doing it. Now's the time.
Yeah.
Now. All right. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Be like my little squeaky stool.